How tall are you?
So, like in France, we measure bare feet, and I'm 7'3" bare feet.
What did Wembanyama just say? Oh my God.
Okay, so when you put shoes on the court.
Yeah, I'm actually never measuring myself with shoes on, but it's got to be like 7'4" or 5, I guess.
Oh, he definitely 7'5", man. This kid out of France, Wembanyama, is smooth.
What can you do here? Okay, he recognizes Puget are coming in to try to take the basketball away. Spins away from the trap, spins away from the help defender, and takes a extremely tough shot, but yet makes it look so easy.
As a big Giannis fan, it pains me to say this, but Wembanyama, he's just an evolution, a next level of Giannis.
Shoot the three like he does, to move the way he does. No. We've never seen anything like this from someone this young and at this size.
But I get it. The concerns are there, especially when you saw this play when he bumped knees with Scoot. I mean, you were afraid that he got hurt right here.
But he's rail thin. And then that makes me think of Greg Oden. It makes me think of Sam Bowie. It makes me think of Chet Holmgren, the #2 overall pick in this past June draft that ain't even playing this year because he's out injured.
And even though this is a hype video, Victor, he's not going to care too much about what we say.
How tough is it to not get caught up in all the hoopla? People rave about where you are and what you're going to be moving forward. How tough is it for you to concentrate on continuing to improve?
It's not hard at all because I got great people around me, and I don't know, I'm just doing my thing. I don't really care about all this social media stuff.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm so happy that he's gone mainstream because last year I made a video talking about this very moment, how everyone now is currently afraid for the NBA because he's going to dominate in ways that we've never seen.
And then take a look at Wembanyama. I mean, Jalen, just describe what we're seeing in this kid who's 7'4", maybe even bigger than that.
36 points.
Look at how much bigger he is than Rudy Gobert.
11 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks. I mean,
like come on, like this is people. You gotta get used to it. Like we talk about Zion and we talk about LeBron James.
Well,
we talk about
7'5" with shoes. Woj told me 8-foot wingspan. It's a tall man's game. Watch out!
You're gonna hear a lot about him.
Man, the future of the NBA is so bright, and that just means I have more things to talk about. So subscribe if you like content like this. If you see a YouTube account with his name, just know it's fake. He confirmed it, and it's important for us to know this because we just seen a 7-foot player shoot like KD, make 7 threes in a game. Oh, this is insane. He's the best ever.
How would you describe who he is, what he is, and the impact he could have on the upcoming season?
Greeny, Victor Wembanyama is the singular greatest prospect in NBA draft history. He's that at 18 years old. He was also that at 17 and at 16. He's not coming out of nowhere.
And you think it's just guys like me and Woj saying this. No. There's celebrities watching games like these. A meaningless game. But because Victor is playing it, everyone's there to tune in.
The impact he's going to have on the NBA this season is dramatic. As one GM told me the other day, we are going to see a race to the bottom like we've never seen before in the NBA. Teams trying to put themselves in position to be able to draft Wembanyama or get the second pick and get Scoot Henderson, who in any other year would be a #1 overall pick.
And boy, I wish Masai, we were in the position to tank, man. Raptor Nation, should we do it? I think we should.
But one team president said to me, drafting Wembanyama might add as much as $500 million to the value of your franchise.
And that's very plausible. I mean, that's when he gets drafted, okay? Guys like Curry, I mean, you could see how much money he added to the Warriors' net worth after winning those championships. I mean, come on, bro. Wembanyama would add tenfold if he were to play at the level that we expect him to play. Just think about what you're seeing on this court. A guy with an 8-foot wingspan shooting over guys. Yeah, it's basically uncontested. And, Giannis and KD, the two guys he's often compared to, they have a lot of praise.
He's incredible, man. Like, I believe in 2045, everybody is going to look like Victor. He has the chance to be one of the best, not in his age or not in Europe, one of the best to ever play this game. Like, we have never seen something like that before. We got to get ready for this kid, He's gonna be really good.
And the evolution of the game is taking us this far. And you know what I'm saying? When we got 7'5" dudes, able to do everything on the court. The league's really in trouble when he comes in. I want to see how it plays out.
And boy, it makes me happy to see KD's comments. You know, he went further.
And it seems like KD is a fan as well, and he said the league's really in trouble when he comes in. That type of talent and skill, it just puts a smile on your face if you play basketball, because the evolution of the game has taken on this far. We've got a 7'5" dude being able to do everything on the court, so he's inspiring to a lot of people out here. And I mean, that's KD was inspiring himself.
Man, I gotta say, the ESPN graphics this year, top notch. And also, we don't talk enough about Cassidy. Now, look, we gotta talk about Victor more, because he's the guy that is going to dominate. He's going to scare everyone. He's already doing that and more. I mean, just listen to what he has to say.
What did you take away just from the totality of tonight?
So I've never played such a long game, 48 minutes. I've only played 40 minutes game before.
So that needs to be taken into context when you look at his stats. You know, averaging 17 points, 8 rebounds. This guy's playing less than 30 minutes a game, and he's also playing in a smaller court in the FIBA rules. I mean, this is insane. I mean, this guy is going to dominate in a league with way more spacing.
The steps are so long and the arms are so long, and it's just this absurd combination of size and skill that we think, well, again, we can't say we think we've seen before because we've never ever seen anything like this.
He is the quintessential unicorn right here.
There's also a push to be that he's the greatest prospect ever. I've heard that from NBA teams. I had teams texting me this week being like, I had one guy say, am I allowed to say this is the greatest player I've ever seen as far as a prospect? Not saying he's better than Jordan.
Not gonna lie to you, I agree with this.
But as far as a prospect goes, I'll allow it, but I still think when you talk about body types, LeBron, you never watched LeBron in high school and were like, I wonder how that body is going to hold up.
Oh, we gotta make the LeBron fans mad because, of course, Wemby's better. Come on.
Threes off a curl, and then on transition threes, blocking shots, mid-range, post-ups. Jalen, I think this is the best prospect I've ever seen since LeBron James.
He's the best prospect since LeBron James, which is almost 20 years.
He's a better prospect than LeBron. It's obvious.
This is the one thing I want to say. Where's my camera? Zachary said that he is the best prospect we've seen since LeBron James. If LeBron James at that exact moment showed up, Victor would go higher than him.
Stay mad, LeBron fans, because it's obvious, okay? I'm not saying he's a better player. He's a better prospect. It's that simple.
LeBron James and all the things that we saw, and I'm not saying that he's going to be better than LeBron James. What I am saying is right now, I remember LeBron James 20 years ago. That player was 6'7". This person is 7'4". LeBron James would be number 2 if he was the exact same age coming in the exact same draft. LeBron James would be number 2. That's how crazy this kid is as a prospect. Am I lying, Zach? Am I lying?
You are not. I agree. Look, you can't teach height, and height with this kind of handle and fluidity is absolutely unprecedented. I agree with you, actually. It's crazy to say. I think LeBron would have been the number 2 pick in the draft, and he might be the greatest player of all time.
And I already mentioned it. The shots he puts up. I mean, just look at how much higher he is than everybody else on the court.
Watch. It takes him how many steps to get to the corner here, and then look at how high his release point is.
Bro, number 3 was like, yo, I give up, bro. This guy's too good.
The guard that switches onto him
is my size.
Height. And Wembanyama just makes him look so small. So how are you supposed to guard that?
Are you asking me personally? The thing that I would do with him is you can't give him space, right? Steph Curry loves space. He creates it through movement. Kevin Durant needs space. He creates it with his elevation and his length and his size. LeBron James needs space. He creates it with his athleticism and his strength. Every player needs space.
In a team with great spacing, this guy is going to be an MVP in his rookie year.
He has a combination of things that we have never seen. 7'5", high release point, elevation on his jump shot, quickness, footwork, all of the things that you put into it. That's the scariest thing that we've ever seen.
Now imagine for a second if Wemby could initiate the offense and be...
You ever seen a 7'4" guy bringing it up, starting things at the point?
Ralph Sampson. We did see it in the 80s. We didn't see it often, but we did see it.
There you go, Ralph Sampson. Finally, somebody mentioned him. A player that's 7'4", that also was just a behemoth of a human. I mean, just look at how he's dribbling the ball and putting it up.
Sampson literally had become the biggest star in college basketball.
I get the ball and I look, and then I look up and I'm like, oh my God. This man is huge.
How famous were you in college?
How famous? Oh, I'm just Ralph. I don't know how that was.
But there was a buildup. I mean, you were a household name, you know, Patrick Ewing and you, the rivalry there. Did you have fun with it?
I loved it. I mean, I had great people around me. I mean, I had a great high school coach in Roger Berge, had a great college coach in Terry Holland.
He was a humble guy too, and the hype was around him. But unfortunately, I mean,
down hard, and he is still down on the other end. DJ fouled on the break, and Ralph Sampson is still in a heap on the other end of the floor.
He could not stay healthy, and of course, that's the concern that we have for Wembanyama. And right here, this is March in 1984, and yeah, you could see here he's being carried out by a stretcher. So I do hear people when they say, you know, oh, Wembanyama could easily get hurt and have his career end.
But I'm not sure Ralph was doing that. I'm not sure Ralph was doing that at 18 years old.
And so when people compare him to Ralph, I see it. I mean, just looking at him dribble at times and just looking at how he just easily lays it in. I mean, this guy was magical. But Wembanyama is more magical. I mean, the shooting touch he has, the dribbling, the handles, just everything. This guy is just so much better than Ralph was at that point. And I'm telling you, the potential with him is through the roof. And just listen to how humble this man is already.
It's obviously an honor to see such great people talk like this about me. But it really doesn't change anything, because I mean, people around me they noticed it, and I got people around me sent me this video this morning, and but I was like, oh, that's cool, but not more. Like, I was try to stay focused. I mean, because the thing is, I didn't do anything yet. I didn't play a game in the NBA yet. I wasn't drafted, and so I gotta stay focused to reach my goals, because it's gonna be tough in time to get better every day and stay consistent.
I don't know about you, but that should scare everyone involved in the NBA. That should scare them. This level of maturity and focus at 18.
My friends and all sent me some posts, and I see some things, but I don't really care about it.
Honestly, man, I love seeing the evolution of the NBA, and I just honestly cannot wait for him to come to the NBA. I honestly just want to see more of Wembanyama in the coming years.
I gotta tell you a secret, Jacoby. I'm in love.
I'm in the same boat. I love this kid, and I really, really mean that, man. I want to see him grow, succeed, and just be the best version of himself, because that's gonna make the NBA so much better, I'm telling you.
Je dirais cet été, l'attaque des Titans. Mais je regarde l'animé, ne me spoilez pas.
Yes! Yes! And he's a weep. I love this kid. He's the best. He's gonna be the best player of all time. He's GOAT level already. It's over. It's over. LeBron, MJ, Kobe. You're done. Kaput. He's gonna take over the throne. Look, you like my videos? This one with Draymond, Patrick Jordan Poole. You can watch it. But look, I don't really care too much right now. Wembanyama is the GOAT. I'm going to preach the good word of Wemby.